Since you're reading this book, I'm guessing that you don't feel like you're where you want to be when it comes to your health and fitness. Perhaps you too have tried diets you eventually gave up on, or exercise programs you started and stopped more times than you care to count. Maybe you bought expensive equipment, joined a gym, or even hired a trainer. Some of it probably worked for a little while, but I bet some of it didn't work at all. Whether you identify your goal as losing weight, getting thinner, losing fat, getting toned, etc., you're here looking for answers. Answers that are probably connected to some difficult questions, such as, how do you make the necessary changes when changing feels so hard, especially in this crazy, stressful world? How do you change your eating habits when food may be one of the few things that gives you pleasure and a sense of comfort? How are you supposed to exercise consistently when you're exhausted and there doesn't seem to be enough time in the day, and when doing so causes you discomfort? My goal is to help you find answers to these tough questions and many more. But before we talk about those, I want to address one question I'm asked more than any other. How do I lose weight once and for all? After all, this question is probably the thing that brought you here. The difficult thing is that when most people ask this question, they're looking for a magical formula to follow that will help them lose weight quickly and easily. Maybe you've tried the typical eat less and exercise more strategies and discovered that you're able to sustain them for only so long, and that eventually they lead you right back to where you began. If this has happened to you, I bet you thought you were the problem, that you were weak, unmotivated, or lacked willpower. The truth is that you're not the problem. Your strategy is. We've been taught to listen to the so-called experts and influencers who arrogantly think that they know what's best for us. If you ask a dozen different experts how to lose weight, you'll probably get a dozen different answers. In the end, though, they are all cookie-cutter strategies that fail to take into account the most important variable, that we're all unique. We live in different places, and we have different lifestyles, schedules, histories, quirks, needs, values, preferences, DNA, the list goes on and on. While many of these seem similar to other people, there are nuances within each characteristic that, when combined, make up a profile that is unique to only us. The path to achieving your goals is out there, but it isn't in some prepackaged program or step-by-step system. It is composed of a unique set of strategies that takes into account all your unique variables. You just need to know how to find it. I think of it like cracking your own personal weight loss code. Right now, that code's a mystery, but it's one that can be solved. Throughout my 15-year career, I have helped hundreds of clients lose weight. I've studied the science around weight loss and continue to spend numerous hours dissecting latest research. Despite all of this, I have no idea what combination of strategies will work for you. And if they're being honest, neither does any health or fitness expert. Only one person can figure out how to solve this mystery that lies before you, and that's you. This is your mystery, and that makes you the lead detective. So think of this book as detective school, a practical guide, one that gets straight to the point without a lot of fluff. It'll help you identify the issues that need solving and give you a blueprint for solving them in a way that works for you. Each chapter in this book discusses a different weight loss variable. Everything from mindset, habits, and willpower, to practical tips for nutrition and exercise, to motivation and behavior change. And how to apply them to the context of your life. Together, we'll discuss many proven weight loss concepts and strategies, but my hope is that you'll view these as a menu of options from which to pick, rather than a step-by-step system. Essentially, I'm giving you a bunch of puzzle pieces and teaching you how to sort through them to figure out which ones you need and how they best fit together to create the outcome you desire. Rather than trying to mold yourself to fit a game plan someone else gave you, I will teach you how to develop a game plan that works for you and your life. I'm hoping the pages that follow provide you with a different perspective about what you're trying to accomplish, and that this book empowers you to get off the crazy train of fads, gimmicks, and bad science.